Welcome back. Kevin, how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Doing very well. Doing very, very well. Today, I want to finish up our What's New in StarCraft series. We're going to do Thunderbird LE. The map that has the mineable mineral patches. So I'm going to start with just the overview. So this map features reduced mineral fields worth 5 minerals, allowing workers to clear them with one trip. Reduced mineral fields can be mined to unlock additional expansions or attack paths. Alright, so I'm just going to create the lobby. I'm not going to actually play it. I just want to look around the map a little bit. So I'm going to probably 13 pool and make like 6 Zerglings and then just run those Zerglings around the map so I can take a look. Next game I'll actually...
One trip. One trip win.
One trip win. Alright. I just want to take a look at this and see the map before I play it with you.
You know when you got those Zerglings that you're sending out and you're like, yeah, you're not coming home. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you're done.
Ending this in 3 minutes or we're out.
Oh shit, I'm Protoss. Okay, well, I was practicing a Protoss build yesterday. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll practice this as Protoss, I guess. Don't cannon rush me. I actually want to check this map out. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you.
Not enough.
I'm just letting you know. Let me take the Zerg, this little Proby. Probius. Okay, where is one of these mineral patches? Oh, here we go. Holy shit, there's a fuck ton of them. I thought it was just one mineral patch.
Nope.
There's like 6 here. Or 8.
We're running out of minerals back. You can't warp in there.
Wow.
Clear that mineral patch. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then you can open up that as like your 4th. So yeah, I'll probably take my 3rd down there, and then as soon as the 3rd opens up, take this as my 4th. And then there's another one up here.
Oh yeah, you got one that you can only take by mineral cleaning up.
Yeah. You gotta clean it to get it, which is pretty sweet.
Oh, he's going all the way back out that path. Oh my god. Just automatically does it.
Oh, actually, if you mine the first 2 minerals, by the time you get back to your natural as Protoss, you can open up, you have just enough to open up your 2nd base, if you take the gas first.
Right.
We need more money. Minerals.
You know what I have not used at all this game yet?
You have
Chrono
not
Boost.
enough minerals.
I'm terrible at Protoss now. I don't know what happened.
You played Zerg and Diamond for 2.
I played
AK
Protoss
not
and Diamond
long
for a
enough.
little bit.
There's no such thing as too long though. Yeah, see, I got one Proby guy mineral mining the middle one,
Yeah.
and one mining the other one, and they just keep clearing it one at a time.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they go back to the base.
That's interesting. All right. So okay. Let me take a look around this map a little bit more. All right. So I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna hit quit and rewind. So actually no, I'm gonna just surrender so we can take a look at this replay together, so we can actually look at the map a little bit. Because I actually want to play it with you, but that was interesting. All right. Watch with others.
Let's see what my probes do here.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in too. I think I'm honestly gonna take that as my 4th base. I'm gonna try to, and if it doesn't work, like I can do one of 2 things. I can take it as my 4th, or I can just not, and then have that as a wall. The only thing is later on in the game, if like someone drops 2 mules, they can open up a path if they're Terran. You know what I mean? They could open up 2 as Terran.
So can you just walk across the entire map without going? Oh, you can. You just have to zigzag in the middle. Okay.
Oh, but there's these paths here in the very center that you can get to open up that attack path.
So I was mining this one. Open the attack path. If you don't take that, you have to go up this ramp, go through the middle, back down this.
I gotcha.
My probe keeps trying to
See,
go
if you
there,
look at mine down here, I was mining out this base, this over here.
Same here. And then if you mine that out,
Yeah, you get this this down here, and then you can kind of... Fuck, there's so many attack paths. Like, this base, actually, this base over here, right? If you take a look down at this base,
Yeah.
if you mine the minerals above it, you can actually put a base on the opposite side of that and mine from out there. Oh, shit! This is the rich Vespine Geyser. So look here. Look at the Vespine Geysers on this one.
Oh, yeah.
They're purple. I think you mine like 8 out of them. But it's like right in the
Okay.
middle of the goddamn map.
Yeah.
So it's hard to
And-
defend.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
See, I'm already almost mined completely. But you haven't mined yours out at all.
No. But
The guy
I
over
do
here is
have
also-
I do have my path opened up. I do have my path opened up for
You didn't leave your probes mining it.
down
I
here.
did.
Down here. No, I clicked once and I clicked again on the other side. So I have 2 open up. I can slip a probe through there now.
Yeah, but
Just 1 though. And I don't think I could fit like a hydralisk through that. So I'd have to keep mining it. Probably what I'll do is I'll probably take, this is first, this is, well, second and third. Then as I'm taking my third, I'll probably start mining out this base here. I think I'll put a macro hatch in my main, and as soon as this is done, this will be my 4th base. And as soon as I start mining from that, I'm gonna take this one as my like greedy 5th, or I could take it down here. You know what I mean? Like I think I'm gonna leave the. But oh, you know what? Actually, though, hold on. If we look at the attack path in the very beginning of this map, all right. So you got to come from your base. You'd walk down this front ramp in front of you. You'd go up north. You go roundabout south. Way the fuck. Holy shit! Hold on. Oh, there's rocks all over the place, dude. This attack path is massive.
yeah, unless you clear these, which is super easy.
But you have to bring a probe out.
What does this do, by the way? It's a vision line.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
all.
vision blocker.
Cool.
Dude, this is gonna be a weird map to play.
Alright.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do 3 games. Let's do 3 games on it.
Sounds good.
Custom Thunderbird. Create lobby. Alright, I'm gonna select Zerg this time. So I was trying to learn the Protoss all-in that keeps killing me. When I was playing it on EU. And I lost every game with that all in. I was like, how the fuck does this kill me? But I looked at the timings. Their timings hit me at about 5 minutes when mine were hitting at 6. So I was doing something wrong with the build where it would add a minute onto it, and then they would just have like a lot of shit. So I'm not gonna practice it. I'm just gonna figure out how to beat it
Good luck. Have fun.
instead of like.
Yeah, otherwise it just gets too messy.
I wonder how your stalker opener is gonna do on this.
We require.
You know what I mean?
more
Like,
minerals.
Sure. I'll throw it.
because it's so goddamn far away.
We must spawn more overlords.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that'll be it. I have a feeling that it's going to take you forever and a day to get across. I don't know, honestly. This might still hit
Nah.
standard. Tell me if it's hitting my base standard time that it usually does. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be the biggest call if the attack paths are the same or not.
You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
I'm going to have to
Mine
figure
more
out the
minerals.
Zergling pathing if I'm playing ZBZ.
We need more monies.
Minerals.
Oh yeah. It's not hard. It just goes up and over and then back down. A little zigzag middle.
Yeah, but I don't know where to
The
path
map-
my overlord.
Order.
I gotta
The
figure
map
out.
seems shorter, but the path is
It's
longer.
fucking gigantic, yeah.
If it's not clear.
I think I could send my first overlord down the very center to see if there's like any mineral patches missing on the other side, because that'll be like
Sure.
a big call to see like, okay, is there cheese coming my way?
Yep.
You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time. We require more minerals.
Spawn more overlords.
Insufficient Vespine gas. We require mine more minerals.
A new queen has emerged.
Unacceptable command.
You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
I saw your one stalker.
We need more money.
Is this hitting same time as usual?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's 2 stock.
Okay. Oh, you hit with 2 stalkers instead of sending your first one in to like do a little scout first?
No. I figured out how to get 2 of them.
Oh shit, that's nice. Okay, so 330, yeah.
Engage the enemy.
Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete.
Spawn more overlords. Need more energy. Your forces are under attack. A new queen has emerged. Not enough Vespian gas.
Mine gas per barrel.
A new queen has emerged.
Fuck.
Insufficient. You're engaging the opponent.
Oops.
Our drones are under attack.
Oh, very nice.
You require more Vespine gas.
Pull my finger, Artosis.
I like that position behind the mineral line. That was pretty fucking sweet.
Yep.
Your base is under attack again.
Get that scout. Oh, you son of a bitch! Getting the fucking drone kills. Oh, I forgot to start my layer. That was really bad. That was really bad.
Unacceptable command.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
We're running out of minerals back home.
A new queen has emerged. Mineral field depleted.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Mineral field depleted.
Whoa, you need more energy, little guy. Unacceptable command.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Mutation complete. We're running out of minerals back home.
Your forces are taking damage. Mineral field depleted.
We're running out of minerals back home. You're under attack. Siege up.
Mutation complete. So creative. Mineral field depleted.
Unacceptable. We must place that on Crete. That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Not enough energy.
Insufficient Vespene gas. We're running out of minerals back home.
Evolution complete. That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
You're under attack. Siege up.
Oh, that's brilliant. All right.
Unacceptable command.
Oh, brilliant.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place. Evolution complete.
I like this. That's a risky base to take, but if you get it.
Unacceptable command.
Mineral field depleted.
You just have so much more army though.
I've had 70 workers for a bit.
Mutation complete. So creative. Mineral field depleted.
You require more Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene. We're running out of minerals back home.
Need more energy.
Mutation complete. You're at max supply. Evolution complete.
Not enough Vespian gas.
Price controlled. Only 5 gas per barrel. That field's been mined
A
out.
new queen has emerged. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Not enough energy.
Ah!
Oh god.
Ah!
Need more energy.
Alright. So dude, taking that gas, you got storm pretty quick. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. I'm just gonna rewind it real quick.
Okay.
Let's go back. Actually, let's watch the replay together so we can take a look at it.
Yeah.
Honestly, just played as standard as I could to try to figure out how my standard game would be affected on this map, and it wasn't too bad. When I went to take my 4th base, I put it down up front because I take my 4th actually before my 3rd is even fully saturated. So I should, like, as soon as I take my 3rd, I should take a drone and start mining off of that wall so I can take that wall down there. And then I never noticed you had this heavy gas base.
Yeah, but I never used it. It was garbage for me.
Oh, was it? You should have. Maybe you should take it earlier, like as your fucking natural or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, because you killed it as soon as I built it. Like literally walked in the second I built it.
Well, I was getting to the point of maxing out at that point.
Yeah.
So like, what base number did you take it as?
4th.
Okay, yeah. If you want to do something like that greedy, you either have to take it as like your 6th base, or like your natural.
Yeah.
Or 3rd at the latest. You know what I mean? Like, if you take it as your 3rd, that's not bad. What you can do is take your natural here, where you always take your natural, and then while you're expanding that, before you like expand your gates and shit like that, take that like almost at the exact same time, and start droning the fuck out of it. And like, you don't really even need to like drone the mineral patches. What I would do is I would do like just the minerals. I don't know, like you if you want to take a base like this, it's either really good towards the end of the game when you're like trying to get a gas bank.
Yeah,
like that's why I'm gonna take it as
thing,
that's why I'm gonna take it as my 6th.
thing.
If you take it as an early one and you get this gas out early, you could probably rush Archons or something like that. Like get like 5 Archons and then like push with
Never
that.
used it that game, yeah.
Yeah.
This one Zergling like totally messed me up. I misclicked and kind of just got all my probes killed by it. You didn't even do anything, I bet. I bet you weren't even looking at
I
this.
clicked that probe and I walked away from it, yeah.
Yeah, and then watch, he kills one. This probe decides to have a 2v1, and then back off, and then decides, oh...
Shit, dude, this probe! This fucking one boss ass
Zergling. This
Zergling.
one. It's like, I'm gonna get away too. Oh no, okay. And then so, I am so delayed on this second.
Yeah, I've killed 3 workers,
Usually
but
I have
literally
way
a ling.
more. Then usually I'm like poking in. But
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was like.
happens
That's
on
why I was
my-
like, are you hitting at the same time? Because I even made like a couple extra lings. And I noticed that
I
you weren't
mixed up the
microing.
stuff here. I'm supposed to be doing this. But... Yeah.
Oh, you're good. I mean, it's the first time we played this map. I didn't see the attack path in the last map. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but it is definitely bigger if you take these middle patches out. So I think like this is gonna be one of those games where like.
Oh, I like this
just
little
kind
bit
of-
here.
Yeah,
I
right.
got those. I wish I could have got that guy too. Though.
Yeah, that was really good because I was like, okay, now you're blocking my 4th, which is why I had to put it up front. Like I thought that was a really good spot. Like you did really well on that. I'm flooding something minerals right now, and I caught it, and you went home. You fucking killed some workers.
I don't think I got a single one though. I got half
I
of one.
loved that move though. You're like, all right, fuck it, going into this mineral line. It's amazing. So I think, yeah, in the beginning of the game, especially as Zerg, because I have a lot of like extra workers and shit like that, I think I'm just gonna start sending out a worker to like one of these mineral patches. You know what I mean? Like, here you go, just go mine that shit. I'm gonna turn it on ×4.
And you got the upgrades. I should have spent upgrades instead of this base.
Yeah, this is where I just got total map vision, and I was gonna see what you were doing. I see you moving out, so I start making.
You have +1 upgrade, so I don't have any upgrades right now. And then take this. See, it's just about to finish and watch all.
Yeah, now I'm getting close to maxing out. I'm gonna start pushing around. I killed these rocks up front because I wanted to be able to. Like, I'm afraid to take this base against Terran because of those rocks, because they could just put siege tanks behind it, and then I'm like, I can't run up. So right here, this is where I realized how bad this engagement could be.
Yeah.
When I take one of this outer 4th base, you need to start clearing these minerals, and you need to clear these rocks, because let's say a Terran comes up here and puts some tanks behind those rocks. If I want to surround, I could go north on my side, north, and like surround up to the right. If I want to go from the left, I have to run all the way around these mineral patches, and he could have just more fucking tanks down there. You know what I mean? Like, it's really easy for him to just completely deny me engaging this mineral base here, this center base, as long as you keep the rocks and those minerals open. So if you wanted to protect this base, what I suggest you do is put some like units behind the rocks, so it's harder for me to take the rocks down. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just bring up Zerglings and take the rocks down. I would have to invest in like Hydras or something like that. Otherwise, if I'm trying to take the rocks down, you could just start picking my army apart. These minerals in the middle leave like a stalker or something over here. So as soon as I try to come over and start mining these minerals out in the middle path, you can just snipe off that drone over and over. And that way I can only attack you from going up a ramp to your left or going up a ramp to your right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I would have to run all the fucking way around to get a surround on this. It is a very exposed base, but as long as you mitigate, like, where you can come in from, you're fine. Also, that rock in the center, that's a pretty good rock for you to micro around, so I can't get a big surround on my Zerglings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it blocked me. Like, it's like a pillar, right? So, like, I couldn't get a surround on your guys, but you had a good surround on mine. It split my army a bit.
Yeah, you gotta kind of micro around a little bit. You had good positioning with your shield batteries, but if you put all of your shit, like if you put your High Templar back in where your Nexus was, your Stalkers behind that, and then your front line is just your charge lots and your Archon, I like basically can't attack your army.
Right.
So yeah, I
just got Storm here too, and I didn't use it properly. I thought I had more, and I'm like, oh, that Storm could have been so good.
It was, yeah. Because I saw the High Templar, and I was like, I need to get it. I need to go. So I was gonna see if you had a bunch of Storms, I was gonna try to bait him out.
Yeah, I lost just so much there. I could have been okay.
Yeah, you're still up on a good worker count though. 61 workers is still good.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you had taken the mineral patches off of this base, yeah, there you go. If you had done that a little bit earlier.
So, I noticed that if you just throw more probes at it, it clears real quick. Like, it's not a problem.
Yeah, it's like at this point in the
cleared?
game, at this point in the game, you can do it really fast. Like,
Yeah.
at the beginning of the game, if you wanted to take this out early, having one probe out that long, taking minerals down, is like,
Oh no, the probes just sit
yeah,
there when
yeah,
they're done.
I noticed that too. I noticed that too. So you have to be careful. There are some
Also,
pros and
I
cons
like
to
this
this.
vision that you have in here too.
Oh, the watchtowers, yeah.
Yeah.
Watchtowers are really clutch. Like, these are gonna be, you should definitely send a zealot out to each one of those if you can, if you have the APM to, because that's exactly where a liberator or a warp prism or some cheesy fucking pylon, like, that's all gonna be out in that area, right?
Yeah.
And because they have the Xel'Naga Tower out there, you can see all that shit. So, like, basically what I do for my map vision is anywhere that there's an attack path, I put a dude, then I go out to the Xel'Naga Towers, and then if there's somewhere like big open space where you could just like send across a warp prism, I try to put a Zergling there as well. I am going to start putting one right here though, on this cheesy, on like anything that's a little bit cheesy, like expensive gas, things like that. Like if I see a probe show up to there, I'll know like, okay, I know what he's trying to do. So I think I'm going to start putting a probe down there.
Alright.
All right, let's do
That's a
another
good idea. Yeah. Another
All right, so let's do this again. I'm really liking this map. It's interesting. Like it definitely plays differently than the other maps.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So Tuesday is when this thing hits the ladder.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's already the 22nd.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's why I was like, I gotta do this video. I've got to like actually do this myself too. I can't just go onto the ladder raw and like not know what potentially
Right.
could happen on this map. It's just asking for my MMR
Last
to be
season
shredded.
that happened to me.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Alright, so here's the attack path. The fuck is the pillar? There it is.
Not enough minerals.
Mine more minerals.
You can't buy stuff on credit in this game.
I don't think I need to worry about probe blocks on this unless you like send a probe before the fucking first
Not
pylon.
enough minerals.
I could probably take a 17 hatch on this map against
You need
Protoss.
more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
Right.
Probably.
We require more minerals.
Not enough minerals.
We require more minerals.
We need more monies.
Minerals. Mine more minerals.
You can't buy stuff on credit in this game. We must spawn more overlords. Not enough Vespian gas.
It's Vespine, tasteless.
Really? A new queen has emerged. Mineral field depleted.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Not enough Vespian gas.
Our forces are under attack.
Mineral field depleted.
Your drones are under attack.
Our drones are under attack.
We require more overlords.
Spawn more overlords.
Whoa, need more energy, little guy. Insufficient Vespine gas. Your drones are under attack.
My babies! Not enough Vespian gas.
Price controlled. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Not enough Vespian gas.
Price controlled. Only 5 gas per barrel. You're engaging the opponent. Insufficient Vespine gas. You require more Vespine gas.
Pull my finger, Artosis.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Your forces are under attack! Not enough energy. Your forces are taking damage.
No? Where are you coming from? Sorry, I wanted to see that attack path difference, and I can really rally across quick with that.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
sure.
that is insane.
Yeah.
So Roach Ravager, Ravager Ling all-ins. If you see them starting to try to pick off that middle path like you were doing,
Yeah.
keep your stalkers there like you were. Like that was exactly what you should have been doing. Did you have a pylon somewhere on the map? Because zealots came from like a weird angle.
Those zealots at the
I won't cheese.
things.
Good luck. Have fun.
Not enough minerals.
Mine more minerals.
You can't buy stuff on credit in this game.
Starting to figure out where I want to put my shit.
We must spawn more overlords.
Ugh.
You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time. You have not enough minerals.
Money, 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 money. You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
We need more monies.
Minerals. We require more minerals.
You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
Terrible spot. This map is definitely not for
Not enough minerals.
Zerg.
We require more overlords.
A new queen has emerged.
We require more minerals.
A new queen has emerged. A creep tumor's under attack.
Ah,
A new
fuck.
queen has
There it
emerged.
was.
A new queen has emerged.
Unacceptable command.
Why the fuck is this upgrade? Oh my god, I never started link speed. I was like, why the fuck can't I? Oh my god, this is bad. Well, now you can micro around me for forever, because I forgot fucking link speed.
You You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time. Whoa, need more energy, little guy. We require more minerals. Unacceptable.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Need more energy. We need more money.
Minerals.
Not enough energy.
Evolution complete. Insufficient Vespene gas.
We must spawn more overlords. Not enough minerals.
Evolution complete.
Spawn more overlords.
You have not enough minerals.
Need more energy.
We're running out of minerals back home. You're engaging the opponent.
You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
That mineral field's gone.
Let's mine more minerals.
You can't buy stuff on credit in this game.
Whoa, we need more energy, little guy. We're running out of minerals. Unacceptable command.
A new queen has emerged. Need more energy. That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place. Not enough energy. Not enough Vespian gas.
Price controlled. Only 5 gas per barrel.
Not enough Vespian gas.
Unacceptable command. You require more Vespene gas.
Pull my
That field's been mined out. Hope to have an expansion.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place. Not enough Vespian gas.
It's Vespene caseless. Whoa! We need more energy, little guy.
Not enough Vespian gas.
Price controlled. Only 5 gas per barrel. Unacceptable command. Unacceptable. We're running out of minerals back home. Wow, you're capped out. Time to make some room.
Your forces are under attack!
Mutation complete. You're at max supply. We're running out of minerals back home. Wow, our forces are under attack.
Mineral field depleted.
Insufficient Vespene gas. You require more Vespene.
Your forces are taking damage. That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place. Mineral field depleted. Not enough Vespene gas.
Price control. Only 5 gas. Unacceptable command.
You're maxed out. Good job never skipping leg day.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion. You're under attack. Siege up. Our forces are under attack. We're running out of minerals back home.
Mutation
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Evolution complete. Max supply.
When your units sit around the house, they sit around the house.
That mineral
Evolution complete.
max supply.
When your units sit around the house, they sit. We're running out of minerals back home.
Your forces are taking damage. You're maxed out. Good job never skipping. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Not enough Vespene gas.
Price control. Only 5 gas per barrel.
Mineral field depleted.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place. Evolution complete. Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Evolution complete.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Woo! That was close.
Vespene geyser required.
Mineral field depleted.
You're at max supply. field's been mined. You're under attack. Siege up. Command.
Need more energy. That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Whoa. Need more energy, little guy. We're running out of minerals back home. Geyser's empty.
Mineral field depleted.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Oh, fuck.
Mineral
Sweet
field
God.
depleted. Max supply.
When your units sit around the house, they sit around the house. We're running out of minerals back home.
Evolution complete. Mutation complete. So creative. Mineral field depleted.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
You're maxed out. Good job never skipping link.
Fuck, how after all that? Like, Jesus. I put down so many storms on your shit.
Evolution.
I was baiting him out.
GG.
I was baiting him out a lot. Like, you would hit it, and I would back out into it. I just had a lot of lurkers up on the top of that. You did a good trade on one of my armies, but I had... Oh, you had a fuck ton of workers. 75. You had more workers than I did that game. The beginning of your harass was
Yeah.
really good. Like, what I did... Remember when I pushed into your third and took your third with the Ravager push?
Yeah.
That was what put me ahead of the game. Like, you were ahead for the
Yeah.
entire beginning, and then I had to, like... I was like, alright, I have to do some damage to you because I've just been sitting back, and you've been expanding like crazy behind this, so I tried to take your third, and after I took it, I was like, okay, let's just try to defend out. And I went Lurker this time instead of Ling Bane, because I had to be more defensive. If I'm going really offensive, I'll go Ling Bane Hydra. If I'm going defensive, I'll go Hydra Lurker, if you're going to try to push into me. And then it's all about kind of positioning. But that was good. Like, you did really well in that game. The beginning of it, you were... I forgot fucking speed, which is why for like the longest time I was like, usually what happens is like sometime when you get up to maybe about 6 stalkers, I'll have like 20 lings and 4 queens. And then that's enough to like, if we take a straight up trade, I'll win, but I'll lose like probably all my queens.
Yeah.
But then you're gone from my base and I have map control again. So I was like, okay, I can do this, but in order to do that, I need to get a surround on your stalkers. And unless I have speed, I can't get a surround on my stalkers because you're smart enough to not just like wildly run into creep. Like, you're really good at like baiting just the fucking edge, and then like I'll try to take an engagement. Yeah, I'll take an engagement, and then like I'll pull back, and all of my lings are like on orange health, which means I'm like, now I can't take another engagement. Like, I get one shot at that, and you baited it so well because I didn't have fucking speed. And I was like, God damn it! That's when I was like, all right, I have to do damage now because your attack is gonna really kick my ass. So that was good. That was really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fun.
So
Nice new maps.
So what is your opinion on Thunderbird?
I think the minerals thing makes getting that 4th annoying.
That's true.
That's all. The middle, it doesn't seem to really slow down, just the attack points seem to be different.
Yeah, I agree with that. When I was actually attacking out, like, when I did the kind of all-in on the second game, right? The second game where I did the Ravager Ling all-in,
Yeah.
I had cleared the middle path, and you actually did a really good job of, like, stopping me clearing the middle path. So, you have a really unique build where it, like, purposefully punishes... Like, your build is basically contain, outgrow them, and then win.
Yeah.
Which is a really good strategy. and a lot of the Protoss I play are just about the all-in aspect of it. So you're actually, it's I've trained a lot against you on this kind of strat. So I feel like anytime someone opens 2 gate against me on the ladder, anytime I beat them, because I get so much practice with it from you.
Yeah.
But when they do like those all-ins and shit like that, like the cheesy plays, that's what I usually lose to. But your build that you have on this is actually really good. I would suggest keeping like 1 stalker at those mineral patches where you can see like, okay, if it's before like the 5-minute mark, if it's before 5 minutes and they're trying to take down those middle paths, I would say 99% of the time that's an all-in. Because a lot of really strong all-ins hit at 5 minutes. Protoss not so much, you don't really need to worry about it because you can just put a pylon somewhere on the map and warp your shit in right there. So against Protoss, I don't see it happening too much. Against Zerg, I see that happening a lot. So if you see a Zerg player before 5 minutes trying to take the middle path down, just get ready for like the most banelings possible to like be running into your base. Also for Terran, as long as you know there's no proxy, like this map can be really good for Terran because a Terran can build all their shit in their main. Then when they're walking out across the map, they can drop mules. And the mules can mine those right then and there and open up the path almost immediately, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if this is the least favorite map on the ladder.
I can see that happening. I see this map heavily complementing Terran because of all like the fucking high ground, low ground shit, like the rocks, and then the ability for Terran to just whenever they want, if they have excess mules, be able to drop and just open up those pathways. So I see this map really favoring Terran a lot. So be careful against Terran, especially if you see them like. I would put a scout. So here, let's go into this last replay really quick. I want to show you where I'm going to be scouting with my lings and my overlords. And I don't know if you want to put like a pylon there. Like maybe just putting a pylon down at one of those spots would be really good, because then you have the vocabulary later on in the match to like warp in a couple zealots at some spot. You know what I mean? Like doing a scout with 1 zealot is okay, but 1 zealot and 1 pylon cost the same amount of minerals, right? Zealot's 100 minerals, right?
Right.
So what I would do is the points that I would scout would be obviously put a pylon like right down in the fucking middle. Right. Where did I do this? Alt G. Right here, I would put one. I would put a pylon over here on their side of the map, like right behind one of those boxes, just so like just enough where the pylon vision can see if they're starting to mine it out, but where they can't see the pylon. Then I would put one more like right here, so you can see if they're going to take like this gas base, if they start mining that out. And then so you would be able to see the middle path if they're trying to expand out to their 4th, and if they're trying to expand out to the heavy mineral gas. Also put 1 zealot here and here on these Xel'Naga temples, Xel'Naga towers. And then, okay, so if you see them trying to expand out to this 3rd base here, behind the mineral lines, if you see them trying to expand to here, my suggestion to you, strategically, would be just continuously deny them, and force them to expand here.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they're trying to expand, just deny their bases. So they can't expand to here, they can't expand to there. They're stuck on 3 base, right? They're stuck on 3 base, and that's when you take your 4th, you take your 5th, and then just keep outgrowing them. Especially if you're against Terran, when they're dropping mules. Terran is really good in the early game because they have mules, but what that means is their shit gets mined out by like, they start mining out, Zerg will start mining out by 8 minutes in your first base. I think you probably do the same as Protoss. Terran starts mining out 7 minutes, 6 minutes if they're really dropping a lot of mules on the same mineral patches in their main. So as soon as you hit 7 minutes, if you have denied their expansions to their 4th base, and it's 7 minutes, you are ahead. If all your bases are fully saturated.
Right.
So that's a really good way to like kind of gauge how far ahead you are against a Terran. 7 minutes, if they don't have a 4th, you have a better economy. If you have your 4th down. Because they can't even mine, if you have even just 3 bases at 7 minutes, you have 1 minute of better economy than they do. Now, they have maybe used more of economy. They've maybe taken that and already converted it into army. But the longer that you go past the 7-minute mark without them expanding, and with you expanding, the better ahead you are against a Terran. Yeah, so this fucking stalker right here. I'm at 140 mineral gas, and I still haven't started speed.
It's happy
Speed
that I
should be
got a
about
few of your
finished.
overlord too.
Yeah, I was pissed off. Like, that's what I was looking at. I was looking up for a spot to hide the overlord here. They don't have any, like, pillar, right? So I can't hide overlords out there. I just have to be like, this overlord here is just chilling and he's not doing shit. And then you just walk in and kill it. I was like, ah, dick. Supply blocked me. And then I realized I didn't have... as soon as I made this many lings, as soon as I realized I didn't make speed. Because I was like, now I have to just have... I can't, like, outmaneuver you. I just have to, like, have more shit than you do. So I was really upset about that. There, I got the speed there. And now I'm like, alright, well, we gotta go push your third now. Because you have 50 workers and I'm only on 60 now. Which is, like, 10 workers ahead. You're ahead of me, basically, economically. Because I'm gonna trade worse than you. And as soon as I took that, now I'm like, alright, now I feel good. Now I'm fine. Just go home and... I was expecting you to 2-base after that.
Yeah, I should have. I don't know. I should have done something more aggressive.
Yeah,
early
I
on.
think if you are denying the third as hard as you were right then, I would just say pull the trigger, especially against Zerg. Terran's different, but Zerg, if you and the Zerg have the same economy, you are ahead as a Protoss because your units don't die as easy as my Zerg units do. So I'm gonna trade. And I'm going to trade unfavorably against you for the first couple trades until I've got a really big bulk, or until I have Banelings, or until I have Ravagers, or something like that. So if you're doing a really good job denying this base, like you were, and like I couldn't do it, if you're like making it so they can't drone their base, you don't need to get a better economy. You can just all in on 2 bases and just walk in and murder them. And I would say, like, once you get to the point where you're like, I know they can't beat the army I have, that's when you can expand out. But only if you're in that, like, really good position. Don't change what you're doing right now. Like, you wouldn't know that I forgot to get speed. Unless I said it. You know, like, that's something that you wouldn't notice. But if you realize something like, you know what? I'm doing a lot of damage. Add, like, 3 more gates. And just keep putting on the pressure. And as soon as you start floating minerals, that's when you can, like, expand out.
Yeah.
That's what would be my suggestion. Because when I took that third, if you had all in at that point, like, you had a better economy longer than I did, so you could have leveraged it against it. You know what I mean? So if
8 minutes and a half, it's too late for my third.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, if you're just now taking your third, just time to all in. So what I would do, pylon right there, just constantly warp in.
Yeah.
Zealot, 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 zealot. You know, just... I think you already have charge, right? Or charge is almost done. Yeah, what I would do at this point, put a pylon down here, bank up a fuck ton of zealots, and as soon as charge is done, just walk in with everything you have. Get like a warp prism so you can warp in or something like that. If you can't do the pylon, do the warp prism. But a warp prism's kind of, you know, you gotta protect it. Having a pylon and a warp prism is basically like, yeah, I'm gonna win this. And if you had put a pylon over here on this side behind the wall, you could probably warp in just on the other side of that wall. You know what I mean? That's the warp radius.
Maybe.
So that's what I mean. Like, if you're putting the pylon down over here to see if I'm taking this base down here, that's one use of that. The other use of that is you can warp in right at the edge and you can send zealots into my third. Regardless. And that could be something you do every map. So it gives you the ability to see what's going on with this mineral patch, if they're mining it out trying to take this as their fourth. And if they are, just never stop the pressure. Just constantly be warping in a couple zealots down there. And if I want to take that out, that means I have to, like, run around the goddamn thing to take it out.
Let's go back to, like, 2 minute mark, and I'm gonna place one there and see if I can warp in. Let's just do resume game from, like, I don't know, not 2 minutes, but like.
Tell me when you want to.
2 minutes.
Tell me when you want to.
Yeah, 2 minutes is perfect because you're just building that hatch.
Right here?
Yeah, right here is good.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to do my standard build. I'm not gonna forget speed this time though.
Sure.
I'm gonna get speed like right now.
Insufficient Vespene gas. You require more Vespine gas.
A
I
new
got
queen
speed.
has emerged.
Okay.
We require more minerals.
Not enough minerals. We need more money.
Minerals.
You need more minerals.
In my day, we mined 8 minerals at a time.
I'm definitely gonna be sending my third overlord over to there to fuck.
Your forces are under attack. Hey, your base is under attack, man.
Oh, that's big. All right, now we have an issue. Oh, I like this. I like this.
A new
Okay, yeah, I'm fucked. Ass. Yeah, that's bad.
You're engaging the opponent. Whoa, you need more energy, little guy.
A new queen has emerged. We must spawn more overlords.
Spawn more overlords.
Not enough energy.
You're engaging the opponent.
Ass. Misclicked him.
A new queen has emerged.
We require more overlords.
Now this is where, if you've been expanding behind this, you're like 17 years ahead of me right now.
Need more energy. We must spawn more people.
Spawn more.
Oh, the shield ladder behind us is pretty sweet.
Mutation complete.
A creep tumor's under attack. Not enough Vespian gas.
It's Vespine, tasteless.
Really? field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Mine more minerals.
You can't buy stuff on credit in this game.
Now I have to do this to win. So if I win, it's because I knew what you were doing and I I had to counter like this.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Oh, there's no way. You got me.
I was a 44 worker all in. I just had 44 workers and I was like, here we go, Nidus. So it was just, it's just my hard reaction every time I get all in to buy Protoss. Like if I'm not able to do what I want to do,
Just Nidus?
I just Nidus. Yeah, it's not, I don't win every time, but it is a good, like, especially if there's like a proxy over on my side of the map where there's a lot of warp ins and a lot of shield batteries and they're trying to be super aggressive. I know that the majority of their, like, the shit that I don't want to attack is over on my side of the map. So if I just appear on your side of the map with a Nidus, you don't have shield batteries, you don't have this, you don't have that, and I always send an Overlord over. So one thing, suggestion for you, if you are doing what you're doing, keep a Stalker at home and be searching for Overlords around your base. You know what I mean? Because if
Right.
I didn't have the Overlord to spot it, I have to walk my ass across the map, and then it's easy for you to see it and start scouting and everything. Like the whole reason the Nidus works is the surprise element. But if you look at the if you look at that last history, the one that we just did, oh, it doesn't have, ah, shit, it doesn't have it. Well, I think maybe we've watched the replay.
We just did a continuation, so I think that's not going to show it.
I think we get the replay though. Only 8 minutes.
Second replay?
Yeah, the 8 minutes 56 seconds. I don't think that's. Our first game with the lurkers was a lot longer than that. It was more than an 8-minute game.
Right. It won't show in our history. That's weird.
Yeah, it's not showing in the history. I was trying to look up like worker count and stuff like that. But I want to look at this attack. So I'm definitely going to be scouting for this attack because it's going to be really strong against Zerg. But as soon as I saw those zealots like walk in towards my shit, I was like, okay, this is kind of a big deal. So the first 2 minutes was nothing.
This is annoying for you because you can't really rush that pylon, right?
No, I can't. Like, it's exactly right. You put it to the spot where like only my queens could get it, but you had shield battery and you had like stalkers in front of it. And I'm 100%. Zerg are going to be taking this as their third base. This is going to be the third base. Now right here, this was clutch. So, I mean, honestly, your opener, you have two gate opener, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to proxy your second gate over here?
Maybe, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I see your pylons. Okay, so you have 3 pylons. The one by your natural is good, so you could start warping in there. But the one in your main, you could have one gate, one pylon in your natural. Your second pylon could go out here. Your second pylon could go out here.
Yeah.
And then your second gate goes down behind this. I think it might delay one of your stalkers, but you'll be able to, like, you won't have the 4 stalker push at the beginning. I don't know. Like, that's 100% up to you. I don't know how your build works as well as you do, obviously. But I'm just thinking, if you put an earlier, you don't really need the gate. You don't really need the gate though, especially once you get warp prism or once you get warp gate. If you just have a pylon, you're like really fine.
Yeah.
So I don't think you need to even invest that much in it. It's not even like if you put a gate down here, then you're like really invested in this. but you like really don't need it. So here's how Zerg are gonna think about this attack, right? As long as I have queens, I'm safe.
Yeah.
All right, that's 100% what it is. I can throw away my lings. My lings don't really mean shit. So right now I'm on 44 workers and I'm trying to like snipe off this this gateway to stop your warping in. I can't get your pylon except for one queen. If you set it back even just a little bit more, I can't get it at all. Now as soon as that queen dies, I'm like, all right, now I'm fucked. Like I can't attack that anymore. So now I've been forced into this all in, and I know that I'm gonna lose that base. So I have to like expand out. So behind this, let me see. So you are spending a lot on. Okay, so pause right here. So right now you've got more gates down, 2 more gates. Yeah. This should have been a 3rd nexus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just go 3rd nexus, and then you can start getting upgrades and stuff like that. But the whole point of this is, you have map control right now. All right, I can't really do a lot. All I can do one of 2 things. I can run across the map and just try to fucking kill you right now, but you could recall. You can go home and defend. Right? All you have to do is be very careful about, am I getting all in right now? Or do I have map control and is he trying to kill what's right in front of him? Right? So that's the hard part of deciding about this. If you have map control, there's no reason you shouldn't take a 3rd base and expand. Because that way, when I'm ready, I'm like, all right, I got 44 workers, I got my army. All you have to do is survive 1 wave. Survive 1 wave, don't lose nexuses, so shield batteries, you know, right? Shield batteries, immortals, all that kind of shit. Like if I was you right here, I would skip the Twilight Council, I would go Robo, and I would go 3rd. Because right now at this point, the only thing I could all in with would be roaches and lings. So if you have Immortal Zealot, like hard counters it, right?
Yeah.
So I would just be ready to not get supply blocked. If you need to warp in a bunch of zealots, do it, but then just be chronoing immortals while you're expanding out and getting more bases.
Yeah.
And like, all you need to do is get to like 51 workers. 51 workers. If I'm on 2 bases and you have 51 workers, you hard win. Because you just have a better economy and your Protoss. Like, I can't out macro you. I can't out, like, just move my shit into you because you just have more shit because you have a better economy. So if you're doing this, you don't have to go like 66 workers. That's the other side of this coin. Like, okay, I can take my 3rd. It doesn't mean you have to fully saturate that 3rd. It just means now you have a tool that lets you be like, okay, I want to saturate my 3rd. But if we're on the same worker count, you are ahead. So right now, 31 to 39. I mean, just take all 4 of your gases, start making workers, start making shit, and like expand out. I think you would easy take this on the ladder. It's going to take some tweaking, but maybe this could be a special build that you have just for this specific map. You know?
Alright.
It'd be kind of fun.
Sounds good.
It'd be kind of fun. I'll help you try to refine it.
Yeah. Want to do some 2v2s or something later?
Yeah, sure. We can do some 2v2s. I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go talk to Yuki real quick.
Yep.
But dude, thanks for playing. I'm just gonna put this video up.
I'm excited for this map.
Like an hour video this morning, just of us fucking around on this map. But I feel comfortable now. I know like what's dangerous with Zerg. I know what's gonna be dangerous with Protoss. Maybe I want to play 1 game as Terran on it just to take a look. But it'd be fun. Thanks for playing, dude.
Yeah, thanks for playing. That was good.